Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be my Sephora Vib sale, recommendations, and wish list video. So I was really debating whether or not to even film this, but I asked you guys on the community tab here on my channel, and you voted, and there was an overwhelming yes, please film this. The reason I hesitate is because, number one, I have an entire playlist of previous recommendations, wish lists, updates, all of that. I will link that playlist below. Basically everything to do with anything I've ever bought from Sephora, on sale or not, it's in that playlist. So refer to that playlist for more recommendations from me, because quite frankly there's a lot of things at the sale, but the way I'm going about this video this time around is seasonally. So right now we are in April. The next sale will be in November. So I thought I'm going to recommend things to you, tried and true things of course, but I'm also going to recommend some things to you that are very seasonally appropriate color-wise and what I like to wear in the spring and summer. So if you want more than that, and you're like, I need more recommendations, check out that playlist, because my fall and last spring and all the years prior that I've been on YouTube, all those videos are there. Also, if you like this look, I did film this and I will link that video below. And so let's roll right on into the video. If you are new, welcome. Please subscribe. Would love to have you here. We just keep it real chill. We have a lot of very real conversations about all kinds of crazy things, and we talk a lot about makeup and all things girly. So I upload videos three times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and all of my social media links. I have Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. I have Facebook, but I don't have it on a public thing. What's the other one I'm forgetting? Snapchat. All those things are listed below. Come follow me. And for real, let's get into what I recommend. I'm going to start off with a few skincare things, because that is the absolute foundation. You want this makeup to look flawless? All right, you need to start with your skin. So we're going to mention a few things here. I do also have a skincare playlist. I will link that below as well. I have all kinds of information out there as to what daytime products I'm using, what I'm using at nighttime, some other special products about specific videos. All that is in that playlist, so check that out. But let's start with the base. The base being your cleanser. I have two of these, one in my shower, one at my vanity. This is the Kale Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Age Prevention Cleanser. I like it so much that I literally bought one. Are we in focus? Are you kidding me? I try not to look in the monitor, so I'm like actually talking to you, and then I forget that sometimes I should, to make sure I don't have hair out of place, a cat running in the background, you know what I mean? I like this cleanser because it has a pump, so it's very easy to just grab a pump and wash your face. You don't have to, go the extra mile to unscrew a cap or screw something out. Squeeze something out. Hold up, Chelsea. Some people comment about how fast I talk. I assure you, this is how I am. It is a glass bottle, so be careful with that. But I really like this cleanser. It's gentle. It's good for all skin types. It does not strip my face and make it feel tight and destroy the pH level of my skin. It's really lovely. It smells wonderful. It's made with a lot of natural ingredients, so I recommend this. For my moisturizer, I love the Belief the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. If you are more oily skin, check out the Aqua Balm, made by the same company, that is catered more towards someone who's going to be a little bit more oily. This is just the regular moisturizing balm. It is so good. It's really named balm appropriately, because I have tried a lot of moisturizers, and there's other things that I like, but this is sold at Sephora. It's currently going to be on sale. It gets the job done. I use it both daytime and nighttime. If this is too heavy for daytime for you, then I would use it solely at night. But I mean, I kid you not, my face feels so good. It's not a thick, cumbersome cream, but yet it packs a punch. It really hydrates the skin. Not a lot of bells and whistles. It smells good. I think that it's safe for sensitive skin as well. It's just really good. So this would not be an appropriate video if I did not mention SPF. I have two things that I use. The first one is the Dr. Dennis Gross Sheer Mineral Sun Spray SPF 50. This is a spray, so it's not going to be a cream situation. I like this for my face and my décolleté. If I am going to be going and getting makeup on and wearing something pretty, I still want SPF, but sometimes it's really hard to layer an actual SPF with your moisturizer and your foundation and not get greasy, not be just so much on your face that it's sliding off. I live in South Texas. It is very hot and humid here. And so I need the SPF, but I need it in as thin of a formula as possible. I find that this works really well. It's also great for the décolleté area. If you're going to put on a pretty blouse, you don't want to be getting that all greasy with sunscreen. And you know, that it's that sunscreen smell, and sometimes sunscreen can be hard to blend in. And it's really tough to find one that truly will get the job done without being so heavy and smell. So this is a good option. Another thing that I like to wear is the Drunk Elephant Umbra Tint. It might be Umbra. I don't even know what that word means. Physical Daily Defense Protection. Protect and glow, it says, which indeed does make you glow. This is SPF 30. This is a tinted sunscreen, so it gives you just a little bit of tint. I wouldn't go overboard and say it's crazy. It's not. It's just enough to even out your skin tone and give you the SPF on days when you don't want to wear makeup. You just want to slap this on, maybe comb your brows a little bit and put on some chapstick and go. This is great. It doesn't come in any other colors, just this, but like I said, it's barely tinted. So I think this would be good for all skin colors. And I love that it's a physical sunscreen too, which is better than the chemical sunscreen. Another thing I wanted to mention was I put on this lens today. I like this lens where you can kind of see everything behind me and it doesn't blur things out like my other lens does when we're just chatting. Give me some feedback. Do you like this lens when we're just chatting? It feels like welcome to my home. Let's hang out and chat. I like this feeling now, but when I'm doing like close-ups and tutorials and stuff, I like the other lens because it blurs everything and you don't have to look at all that and you can really focus in. You let me know what you like. All about the fingers today. All about this. Two last things. I love the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. It looks like this. It's a glorified chapstick. It's not chapstick. It's way better than chapstick. Basically, this really coats your lips, kind of like the Sarah Happ Lip Slip that I love, but that one is much more tacky. The Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask, much more tacky and thick. This is lighter, smoother. Well, not smoother, but, well, yeah, it's really lightweight. It really coats the lips nicely. It hugs the lips nicely. I put this on every single evening. And then I like to keep it in my purse as well for when I'm going to be out and about to touch up my chapped lips. If you're looking for a face oil, this Sunday Riley Juno face oil is bomb. Now this is a little more geared towards dry skin. I don't have dry skin, I have normal to combo skin, so I still use this and love this. I literally notice a difference in my skin in the morning when I mix this in at night with my moisturizer. And when I wake up, I kid you not, my face is more clear, radiant. This is just jam-packed full of vitamins and antioxidants for the skin. It's absolutely wonderful. It smells so good. So good. Highly recommend this bad boy, and this stuff is expensive, but if you can get it on sale, you'll save a lot more than if you paid full price for it. Duh, Chelsea, if it's on sale, it's cheaper, right? All right, let's get into the makeup. Because I know that's why you're here. Makeup is fun to talk about, but I'm telling you, don't skip the foundation. Taking care of your skin is number one. Okay, first things first. What's first? I'm going to start with powder. I don't have any foundations or concealers or even primers to recommend to you right now because I'm currently loving the drugstore and I'm doing a lot of different reviews from the drugstore when it comes to face products. I still love things that are high-end, but I'm not focusing on that right now, which is why I don't have any to bring to you. But I do have a powder, the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. I've discovered when the outside is at its hottest and my face is at its greasiest, this keeps me the most in check. Let's put it that way. It doesn't keep me matte, like flat, but I don't want to look like that. You know, I just want my oils to not be peeking through and making me look like greasy within an hour or two. It's starting to get really warm and humidity is rolling in, so I need something that's going to keep my skin looking good. And when I say good, I mean not matte flat, not cakey, but not super like ridiculously glowy. This works. It's a great formula. I just find that it's the most, and it also bakes really well. And it's the most flat looking out of all of my powders. There's not a lot of glowy luminousness to this. So I think it's a good all-around powder. That was way too much to say about a powder. I don't even like powder, but that was like long-winded. Let's talk about highlighter, because when I think summer and spring, I think glowy, fresh skin, dewy, just beautiful, and I think women like look their best in these months. And I don't know if it's because a little bit of sun-kissed, it's a little bit warm out, we're wearing pretty things, and our skin is glowy and dewy, and why not add more glow? So my 3 highlighters that I'm going to share with you here are my most reached for in the summer. The first one is the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer. This comes in 4 shades. This is number 2. I'm sharing this one because it creates a very wet look. This is not a highlighter where you're going to put it on. There's no streaking, it's not thick, it's not chunky. It's actually that baked gelée formula, so it's incredibly, incredibly smooth. It really radiates, that's not a word, it radiates from the inside out. Meaning this blends into the skin and it just emphasizes you rather than emphasizing itself. And I love a product that does that because those are my favorite makeup products. The ones where they don't look like you're wearing makeup, but you look fabulous and people ask you, wow, you look wonderful. And they're not commenting, oh, your highlighter looks wonderful. They're just noticing you, and that's because the product is actually concealed and like it just blends into the skin so well. So I love this one. This is the more pinky undertone, but as you can see, it's really not that pink. It just works really well for a fair to light skin tone. I think you could wear it with a medium skin tone too. And then the other one is the Kevin Aquan Candlelight. Similar concept, completely different formula and undertone. This one has a little bit, oh, this one really blends into my skin nicely. This truly creates such a gorgeous glow. Can you see it? It's really, I mean, really glowing from within with this one. This makes my skin look healthy. I mean, if you're doing a no makeup thing and you just want to like put on your SPF, maybe conceal a few blemishes and just glow and just look really healthy, this would be a good product. I also recommend this product for people with texture, for people with wrinkles, mature skin, maybe you have problematic skin. This is a great way to get that glow, you know, and some products you may want to wear, like you may want to wear the Becca highlighter, but I'm telling you the Becca highlighter is going to emphasize all those things I just mentioned. This is going to be a really good option for those issues. I love it because it really just makes me look pretty, and that's the kind of product that I look for. And okay, and my last one here is Bobbi Brown Bronze Shimmer Brick. I love this as a blush. I love this as a highlighter or a blush topper. It also works great as an eyeshadow. I love her shimmer bricks because they're so creamy. They really blend into the skin. They just really glide on. This bronze one is so pretty in the summer. Ugh, this one's really going to be a good color to give you that bronzy glow. Gloss. I mean, I love gloss, but I think in the summer, a gloss is just really easy to reach for, slap it on and done. You can still do a little bit of lip liner. One lip liner I'm going to recommend. I have so many. Okay, I was thinking, I have so many. There's some really great spring, summer colors, but what one do I reach for time and time again that's just tried and true, stays on, works with several things? It's going to be Lancome Ideal. This is going to give you that ideal lip color, like a lip contour. This is a heavy swatch, okay? This is like a brownish mauve color. It just creates a nice contour. You can wear it with so many different things. It stays on. Lancome makes fabulous liners. But where I was going with that is you can do a little liner and gloss and done. The one thing about gloss in the summer is if you're going to wear your hair down, hair flying into the gloss, not so good. But I wear my hair up most of the time in the summer because it's hot, so I love a good glossy lip. These 2 glosses, I thought I had a third, I do. Bare Minerals Gen Nude Glosses. Butter, smooth, not tacky, creamy, naturally enhances you, no chunky glitter, just, oh, you cannot go wrong with this formula. This is beautiful. This color is called Sugar. They smell, not too much, just real subtle. See how glossy that is? Very glossy, and as you can see even in that swatch, they're more of an opaque gloss, so skip lipstick if you don't want to mess with it, but you can also wear lipstick. The Anastasia Beverly Hills, this is the shade Vintage. I love this one because it has the slightest little gold shimmers in it. The wand on this one's kind of nice too. It's flat, it's different. But this color, you guys, is stunning. It's like a rosy mauve shade with a little bit of gold. Ugh, I mean, ugh, I love it. And Buxom, I love Buxom glosses. This is one of my favorites for summer. It's called Cherry Flip. Now the Buxom's going to give you some mintiness. It's going to give you a, I don't want to say tingle, just a minty freshness. I literally feel like it plumps my lips though, and I'm not mad about that. So that's that cherry flip color, which I really recommend that. If you're looking to branch out and try some color, try these because it's going to give you a little bit of opaqueness, but overall it's more like a sheer opaque. It's going to give you some color, but not an obnoxious amount of color. It's just really gorgeous. Oh, brow gel. Brow gel is a must. This is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I like this. Keeps my brows in place. When it's hot, you can do this. When you're sweating, you can do this. No one wants to see their brow over here or over here. I want it to stay on my face. And so I definitely recommend getting a brow gel for spring, summer, because, I mean, it's hot, it's raining, we're crying. Maybe we're not crying. Whatever it is that you're doing, dancing in the rain with your sweetheart. Maybe you're falling in love. Maybe you're getting married and, you know, you're just having moments. Brow gel. Okay, I'm keeping the eyeshadow situation real simple, because I was opening up my drawers. I'm like, I got a lot of palettes that I like, but what do I recommend right now? My first recommendation would be the Burberry single eyeshadows. If you're not a palette person, maybe you like just something very easy and simple. The Burberry eyeshadow formula is great. It's very easy to work with. It's actually my mom's favorite shadow because she doesn't like to do a lot of bells and whistles. She likes one and done, maybe two and done. This works. It blends out. These are a little bit spendy, but the quality, I assure you, is there. I mean, the packaging is very substantial, very well done. This particular shade is called Midnight Brown. It's not your average brown. It has, like, so much to it. Oh, the formula is just really, seriously, so good. I'm actually thinking I want to do a one shadow look with this. It's just really a good brown. You can create a nice smoky eye with this, or just really sheer it out. So I recommend that. Then I'm sitting back and I'm like, okay, looking at all my palettes. I'm like, well, I talked about this and I like this, and I mean, everything I have I like. But I wanted to keep this simple. What is one palette you recommend to pick up at the sale, maybe that you haven't picked up yet, but would be appropriate for this time of year? Because you're not going to buy something dark and dingy. I mean, winter's over. Thank goodness. Spring and summer is here. Hello, sun. I'm recommending the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. Number one, it's all matte. Mattes are a must. You might not be a matte lover, but I assure you, every time you do your eyes, you're going to reach for a matte. Now, these are all warmer in tone, but spring, stay open. Spring and summer, I mean, warm tones, bronzies, peachies, creams, browns. We got some mulberries. This palette is actually wonderful. I do have a look on this. I will link that below. I did review this as well, so it's also included in that video. It's a great palette. It makes a great gift. So you buy this and you already have your shimmery shades you love, you're done. Or maybe you don't have your mattes and you want to pick something up that's not super expensive. This is it. It smells good. It's cute. I mean, Too Faced really nailed it out of the park with this palette, in my opinion. Blushes. I love blush. Blush and lipstick are the two final categories we have here, and those are my favorite. Color is fun. I think during the sale, it's a good time to find something colorful. Maybe step out of your box, get your must-haves, right? Let's try some new colors. So I have some blush formulations here that I love. Tried and true Tarte blushes, okay? We're coming up with sweat. Warm summer months when things just, you want them to stay on, but you battle that summer heat and humidity and, by golly, the sweat. Tarte blushes. If you're going to be a bride this summer, Tarte blushes. They don't fade. They stay the color that you once apply them all day long. This is the shade Tipsy. I hope they still make this. This one I've had for quite some time. Beautiful coral. Beautiful. They have a lot of shades in the Tarte blush line. Sometimes they have palettes too, but I just like the little singles. It works, and this color pairs perfect with this. I wasn't going to recommend this blush, but I used it the other day, and I'm like, I forgot how much I love this. I picked this up at my very first ever Sephora Vib sales shopping experience. Take a look back at that haul if you're curious. That was several years back. But Benefit Rockateur, it's a rose gold blush, and it really is that epitome of a summer bronzy look, a hint of rose, definite bronze, a lot of glow, easy to apply. I actually like to apply it with the brush that comes with it. It's so stinking cute. I mean, look at the packaging. I love the little bit of lace detail. I'm not usually one that's too sucked in by packaging. If I don't think that the product is there, I can pass up packaging. But for me, this is like so cute. Burberry, once again, their blushes are just as fabulous as their eyeshadows. This is the shade Cameo, which is that great easy, everyday rosy shade. This color looks good on all skins because it is that berry, reddish, pinky, rosy undertone, and that is truly what you flush when blood comes to the surface in your skin. You're out running. You don't turn coral. You don't turn rose gold. You turn like this color, and these types of shades always look good no matter what your eye look is, no matter what your lip look is. This just matches skin, and it just looks wonderful. The formula is definitely there. I also love the Hourglass blushes. This is the shade Radiant Magenta. This is that formula where the blush kind of comes from the inside out once again. It blends into the skin so effortlessly that you don't see blush. You just see like a really pretty glow on your face. This is mixed with their diffused powders, so it does have a slight sheen, but a very well done, I want to use the word mature, but that doesn't come with a negative connotation. It just means, I guess I mean a very well done way to do it. And it works really well on even more mature skin or problematic skin or skin that has a lot of blemishes or freckling. This doesn't fight with that. This just looks great. This is going to be a long video. I'm down to my last recommendations, and then we're going to go over my wish list. I kind of forgot how long this was going to be. I try not to talk for forever, but I like to talk for forever, so I don't want to cut myself off. This is the Tom Ford, I hope they still make this, lip color Shine in the shade Bear. I'm recommending this because, especially in the summer when you're doing an all-over easy bronze look or a no makeup look, this color works because it gives your lips a lot of color. It nudes them out just a little bit, and it's very unique. There's a really terrible swatch of it, but it's just, look how much shine there is. It just gives the lips a little bit of something without a whole lot of everything, too. Alright, I have some colors that I wear a lot in the spring, summer, so these formulas I like, number one, and I really like these colors, so that's where we're going. First, we're going to talk about the NARS Satin Lip Pencils. These are wonderful, okay? There's a lot of shades to choose from. This one happens to be one that Lisa Rinna's makeup artist puts on her. I found that out a few years back, so of course I had to buy it because I love The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I like to watch Lisa. I also like to watch her on QVC. She's a whole lot of fun. This is the shade Lodi. It's a stunning coral, but not an orangey coral, like a rosy coral. Oh, so good. This formula is really easy, and it's a pencil, so you can sharpen it, throw it in your purse, and bring it with you. I like a pencil formula because you can really get to the edges and skip lip liner if you don't want to mess with it. Dior's Rouge, they have a lot of pretty shades in this line, but this is the shade Feel Good. I actually bought this last spring's VIB sale. Was it during the sale? I might have actually just bought it on a whim. Oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful reddish coral. It's got more pinky red in it. Stunning, stunning. Okay, next we have Marc Jacobs Jetame. I literally think I throw this in every single VIB recommendations video because it's one of my favorite reds. It's actually more of like a raspberry red. I think the description is a rum raspberry, but it's such a unique shade. If you were to go and swatch a bunch of red lipsticks and then you threw this one in there, you would see it's very different. It's kind of a combination of things. And I like shades that are uniquely in between things because every line has a red and a pink and a mauve. I like those ones that are just in between. Like when you see a blur of colors like slowly going up, I like the ones that are really unique, really deeply buried in there, and I feel like that color falls into that category. Estee Lauder's Coral. This is Defiant Coral. I'm planning on wearing this. Actually, by this time you'll have already seen that video. I love this coral. This coral compared to the Dior is more orange. Slightly. Oh, so pretty, aren't those? And then the last one that I want to recommend is the YSL Glossy Stains are fabulous. This is their Vinyl Cream line, which it's still a stain. This one just has more opacity to it. This is the shade 402. I like stuff like this because you put it on basically once and it lasts all day. This particular one's going to give you opaqueness and shine and stain. If you want a less opaque, just go with the regular glossy stains. But you guys, these are so good. I mean, you put it on, you don't have to be worrying about your lips all day. It's just one and done. So the first thing that I have on my wish list is Benefit Cosmetics Blush Bar Cheek Palette. Now, I'm not normally one to go for a huge palette like this, but But it has that California blush that came out last summer in it. Then it has the shade Gold Rush, which I don't have. It has the Hoola bronzer, which I don't have. In the past, when I tried Hoola, I didn't love it. But I think when I seen this in person, I think the Hoola looks different than the little sample I had tried. So, I don't know. And then it has Dandelion in that palette, which I don't have. And then there is a Rockateur in there. But I do love Rockateur. So I'm like, I don't know. It just looks like a really nice palette with some new shades that I don't have. So I have that on my wish list. That is $58. That's kind of spendy, but I guess if you get 50 or 15% off, not so bad. Then I need a I'm looking for a nighttime eye product, eye cream, and I don't know. I go back and forth on whether or not I need an eye cream. I've used several. And I can tell you I haven't really noticed a huge difference whether I use it or not. So I'm not totally sold I need one. But I thought, well, let's just give her a go again. Because maybe my eyes just weren't bad enough, you know, that I noticed a difference. So I have the Dr. Dennis Gross Ferulic and Retinol Triple Correction Eye Serum on here. It is $69 for half an ounce. Eye cream is so expensive. Why? I think what I like about this one, I've had samples in the past, is the fact that it's a serum and not a cream. So, and it's got retinol in it, and my skin did respond well to the ferulic acid and other things that I've tried, so we'll see. Next we have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. It's a collaboration with Nicole Concilio. These I smelled at Ulta, and then I went to my Sephora, and they didn't have them in the store, but I see it says online only, limited edition. So there's 3 scents. There's Serene Greens, which is Cooling Cucumber and Mellow Melon. That's the one I thought I wanted. Centering Citrus. I never smelled that one, but that one is Blood Orange and Grapefruit. And then Coconut, which is Coconut and Vanilla. But I'm pretty sure I want to get the Cucumber and Mellow Greens, it said. I like the primer water. I've had it in the past. I like it. It's kind of like Fix Plus. Now, oh my gosh, I'm getting makeup everywhere. I'm like sitting here with my arms straight. And I liked how it keeps your makeup on, it refreshes your makeup, and you can also use it as a primer. And in the summer, I don't necessarily want 500 layers. Sometimes, like lately, I've been skipping primer just to have less stuff on my face. And so, yeah, okay. Next, we have the Drunk Elephant Sea Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. This is a new eye cream by Drunk Elephant. It says it's for all skin types. I was reading the reviews, and a lot of people were saying it feels wonderful, but some were saying it was reacting with their concealers and balling up. And that can happen when you have silicone-based things mixing with water-based things. So I guess that's real dependent on what concealer you're using. So you can't really read the review and be like, oh, it's never going to work. Well, you don't know what concealer they were using. Maybe it will work just fine with whatever you have. So that's $64 for that eye cream. So I was thinking about maybe getting that one for like daytime. Right now I'm using the Sunday Riley eye cream, and I still have that, so I don't need another daytime one, but I don't know, it's in here. Okay, next we have the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Subliminal Platinum Bronze Eyeshadow Palette, the 6-pan one. I like this one. There's 3 different shades. I like this one though because it has some taupier colors and some bronze colors. I have a lot of deep warm bronzes, but this one is calling my name. It's $55. It says limited edition, so I don't know how limited edition means, but I'm assuming probably for another few months or so. Dior. I'm a sucker for Dior lip products. I love Dior. The Dior Addict Lacquer Plump. This is new. So remember those lacquers, the lip lacquer things? What were they called? They're sitting over there, but I'm too lazy to go grab one. I haven't seen them on the shelves in a while, so I'm wondering if they've redone those, added a plumping factor, added some glitter, and now they're called the Lacquer Plump. They have glitter shades and they have non-glitter shades. I'm not so interested in the glittery ones. However, I was thinking about buying a glitter one and a non-glitter one and doing a video. Yeah? No? They're $37 a piece though. And now that Mama's been shopping at the drugstore, I'm like, $37? I could buy like 6 foundations for that. Not really 6, but several. There's some really stunning colors though. This raspberry pink is calling my name, and there's like a deep fuchsia. Disco Dior with glittery pink. I mean, come on. So yeah, I'm curious about those. Ooh, this next thing. Commodity. They have a Velvet Travel Spray. Actually, it's called Velvet. Commodity Velvet. That's a perfume. In the travel spray size, because I have so many perfumes. If I buy another, the only justification is it has to be small. So this is the warm and spicy fragrance family. It has roasted almond, velvet rose petals, and black amber. That is my jam. Now, I know this is not going to be a scent that everyone's going to like, but I don't care. It's what I like. And it's very rich. It almost smells almost borderline manly, woodsy. It's good. I have the Too Faced Perfect Peach Comfort Matte Foundation on here. I remember trying that last fall and really liking it. I like how it was matte but not flat. It stayed really well on my skin. It almost had like a velvety appearance to it. And I like that it's in a squeeze pump tube because it's easy. It kind of reminds me of like the IT Cosmetics. Why do you do this to me, camera? You can't handle the truth. My cart got full, and then I was putting away laundry, moving the things along, and cleaning the cat box, and I can't remember for the life of me what I was talking about. I think I was talking about some sort of color. Oh, the Too Faced Just Peachy. Oh, that's what it was. I like a pump because the IT Cosmetics CC Cream has a pump, and that's real convenient. Okay, these have been on my wish list for a very long time, and the one reason I have not ever bought them is because the color selection isn't all that unique. The Marc Jacobs Air Blush Soft Glow Duo. Everyone I've ever spoken to about these, that being like my two friends, has said that they own them, if they do own them, and they like it. They like the formula. It stays on. It stays the color, like true to color. I have the Kink and Kisses, which is a pale petal peachy rose, and then the Night Fever and Hot Stuff, cherry and deep plum. Those are the two shades I have on here. Someday I'll buy those. Maybe I don't know. Next, we have the Beauty Blender Micro Mini. You know what? I forgot to recommend the Beauty Blender. I was going to do that. I don't currently have one because mine was old and I threw it away, and I replaced it with the Real Technique sponge, which I'm liking. But I do like the Beauty Blender and I do recommend it. I want to try these minis for getting in here for concealer because it's very deep in here. I got deep crevices on my face, just very deep angles, and so I thought those might be a good option. Next, Estee Lauder Double Wear Nude Water Fresh Makeup. I never got a sample of that. No, I did, I think, get a sample of that one time to try it. I don't know, I'm curious if I'd really like it. I think I put this on here last summer when this foundation came out. Do you guys want me to review that? Maybe that'll be the deciding factor. Let me know. The Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment. This is a skincare product that's going to be an exfoliator. Now, I have that on here to try when I currently run out of what I'm using. I don't want to stock up on skincare because it does expire, and I want to use what I have and not be tempted to open something new and then let the old thing expire. Even though it's not old, it's like what I have I love. But this is significantly cheaper. This is $39, and the P50, the big size that I buy, is $100. Granted, it lasts me for a very long time and it gives me awesome results, but I'm curious if the Tarte one is just as good, and for $39, I'd give it a whirl. The Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream. It's a moisturizer. I'm curious about that. The packaging I've seen in the store, it has like where you push it down and it comes out, so it's not a cream that you unscrew the cap and the cream is exposed to air every time, because I guess that the air can ruin the ingredients. I have to put this up. I just have to. I don't care how stupid it looks. So I'm curious about this moisturizer because Tara Babies bought it and said she loves it, and I love Tara Babies, so I trust her recommendations. Now, she has dry skin and I don't, but I'm thinking primarily of using this at night. I have the Drunk Elephant C for Midday Serum on here. I'm in testing mode of a few different vitamin C's, and I want to do a complete video on the different ones. But I always have that on my wish list because it's a reminder that when I run out of what I'm using, that I do want to repurchase the Drunk Elephant. I've repurchased it twice already, and I do like it. And the last thing I have on here is the Sunday Riley Good Genes Serum. I haven't repurchased that in quite some time. Just simply because I'm kind of on this use up what you have kind of thing. And I like the, what am I doing? The P50 that I use, which is similar to the Tarte Tangling thing I just recommended, where it's a liquid exfoliator and you put the liquid out onto a pad. But the Sunday Riley is lactic acid in it, so it's more like applying a day serum versus a toner, I guess you could say. So, I don't know, I just think that $105 for 1 ounce is a lot of money, and I go through that thing like quick. And I've watched other people say that it's lasted them forever. I don't know, are they using a pea-size amount? Is your face like shrunk? Because like I go through that in, I mean seriously, a month and a half, 2 months. And I use 1 full pump. I feel like 1 pump is sufficient. But I don't want to neglect my neck because my neck will show age too, you know what I mean? So it's like, Alright guys, that should be it. I feel like I've been talking for what feels like an hour. We shall see. Check out my other recommendations videos if you want some more recommendations, or my skincare videos if you'd like some more information about that, or more makeup videos. Just browse my channel. You'll find all kinds of recommendations all over the place. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe on your way out. And if you enjoyed yourself today, give this video a huge thumbs up. Share it. It helps my channel grow. I appreciate you. I thank you for coming and watching this video today, and I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye, guys.